diggity. I think that's gonna be my new catchphrase. I got a long ways to go. Parked really far away from campus. It's crazy they're fixing something up there. Alright, well, just got back from my last class. Today was the first day of the spring semester, so well my first thought was, it was great overall. It was great. My classes. I only had 2 classes today, so that's good. I had little mishaps. I think for the first class, yeah, but it wasn't necessarily because of like school or anything. It was because of me and my lack of managing time. Because I set an alarm at 9 o'clock, and I was like, you know what? I'll probably just go back to sleep. And I clicked off instead of clicking on the snooze button, so it would just wake me up every like 9 minutes. Turned it off completely. Next thing you know, I wake up and I'm like, oh man, wait, what time is it? I check, it's 10:42. My class starts at 11, and I'm like, oh shoot. And I like presumed that my class was on the 5th floor because it started with a 5. So for each level, it's like it's in the 100s, 200s, 300s as you go up in each floor. So I was like, oh my god. And then I had to find parking, so I was like, oh my god, now it's gonna be hectic. So changed, brushed my teeth, quickly went out, I preheated the car, drove to campus, and then raced all the way up. And then by then I was like about 5-6 minutes late, give or take. So, but the good thing is that for the first day you're basically excused because it's your first day, so it's like, no one's really gonna be on your case. For that lesson learned, I really have to just prioritize as to like if I have a set alarm, wake up at that set alarm. Don't click on the snooze button, not even once. You can't even give yourself at least one snooze button. Don't give it at all, because you'll be tempted to do it again and then again and then again. Yeah, so that was my first instance with that. Then my second instance was when I was heading to my second class, and I was looking at my schedule because I had taken a screenshot of my schedule yesterday so that I can just be already like all set to go, so that I already know like what building and what room I have to attend to. And so I was like, alright, cool. Went to that said room that I had on the schedule. I was like, okay. Then we had to go move because it was a little too warm or whatever, but who cares? Regardless, the professor was like, alright guys, welcome to this class. It was a general education class, but it was general education 3000, and that wasn't it's for transfer students, for kids who just went from UCC to transferring to here. But I was like, wait, no. And then that's when I checked on my schedule, and I was like, yeah, I have to be here. But then I rechecked it again. I had to go to like the actual like website to see like what exactly it says for today's class, and I checked, and it's a completely different class. Well, it's in the same floor, just in a different room. So I was like, okay, never mind. And I basically was just there for 10 minutes, and I realized I was like in the wrong classroom. And then I just attended to my actual classroom, made it there, and she was cool about it, my professor. And yeah, that was pretty much my eventful first day of the semester. So yeah, take into account, always when it comes to just little details. When it comes to that, I had presumed that like all of like the rooms would tell you from the bottom of like the schedule. It's like a box, it's a bunch of like boxes and stuff like that. All the way at the bottom of the box, it would tell you like which room you're supposed to attend to for this class. So yeah, lesson learned. No one's perfect on the first day of school. Whether you're in elementary, middle school, high school, or even in college or university, you'll still make mistakes. So yeah, that's basically what I did. This was basically my whole synopsis. Oh, what? That's the Model 3. I got distracted by that. But yeah, anyways, that was basically my little to-do talk, I guess, in a sense, about my day, my first day coming back to campus for the spring semester. And yeah, hopefully when I get more comfortable, I'll bring out my camera and I'll actually just try to record a little bit, like inside the classes or something like that, or probably just walk around. Like I might just be in like one of the buildings and stuff like that, just chill out. But regardless, for today, I just wanted to take it as in like I'm not gonna take out my camera at all. That's basically it. But regardless, this was for me my first day at school. So yeah.
Realize it was hollow. Like everything that's come before, you are gone. The idiot's dissonant roar, that exquisite gong struck down, Cue synthesizer. Cue guitar. Bring in the drums. Cue fake drum. The idea of the world is no good. The terrain is no good. The sea's blasted poem. A twinkle in the guitar player's eye. Cue synthesizer. Cue guitar. Cue synthesizer. Wherever you are.
Go buy Orion merch. I still have, Do the Unthinkable merch. I have the Imagination collection as well too. Right now I'm in the works for another collection basically, and I'm really trying to I'm having all of these thoughts and these images roaming in my mind. I really want to jot them down into my notebook. That way at least I can have it on print or just on a physical copy, just to see what it is that my basically what just my imagination was telling me to do for this next collection for the design. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Also go listen to my podcast, Internal Thoughts Podcast. We're on 8 episodes right now. I release a new episode every Thursdays. It's on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Extraterrestrial beings probably sitting tight.